These are the Quantock Hills, one of the oldest landscapes in Somerset. With history here dating back thousands of years, it's no wonder then that this area is also a hotspot for folklore and storytelling.
And today you find me at Weacombe Coombe and Staple Plain because I'm going to tell you a story of a beast that is thought to roam this area. But I think this beast may surprise you. Shall we go for a walk then, Kyla? Come on then.
So imagine this. You're walking alone on the Quantocks. It's a cold winter's day and the air is crisp to your lungs. You're enjoying yourself. Everything is going to plan. But all of a sudden, a dense, thick fog shrouds your way. The hills are notorious for it, and before long you can barely see your hand in front of your face, let alone where you've been or where you're going. You have no signal on your phone and you forgot to download what 3 words. So you are completely on your own. So what do?
Well, this was exactly the case for a young child that came up onto these moors many centuries ago and got themselves lost because of the thick fog. They were only playing, so can you imagine just how scary that would have been to have been on their own up here with no one else around? So naturally they started to panic and just try and find any way of getting home.
But much to the child's terror, the fog gets ever thicker and the air gets ever colder. And in their blind panic, they stumble and end up sitting next to the base of a tree, only to expect the worst.
And then through the mist came this great shadowy figure. This creature was tiptoeing its ever closer towards the child. And then it emerged that it was this great, huge black hound, the largest creature this child had ever seen, with its shaggy black hair, but its surprisingly kind eyes. The child didn't feel frightened by this creature, for they actually felt reassured. So they went up and got closer to it.
The dog, like a rediscovered old friend, nuzzles into the small child and then motions for them to follow. The child grabs onto its fuzzy black hair and before too long is amazed to find that they have both been led out of the fog and have made it home.
As you can imagine, the child was relieved to see their parents, and they made haste in telling the story about the big black dog. But when they turned to thank this four-legged hero, it wasn't there. It was as though it never existed. The big black beast legends, of course, get a bad name in folklore, but it's thanks to this guardian and protector of the moorland that the children could continue playing happily on the Quantock Hills. And it was forever known as the Girt Dog. Good girl, Kyla. Let's go then.